Hi, everybody. Welcome. Let me say a few hellos. Hello, Starlight, Joni, Rish, Tracy, Andrea, Diane. Hi, everybody. Evidence. Hey, Tracy. Hi, guys. Welcome. Okay, so this is how it works. I am a trance medium and an evidential medium. Some of you may know me from my Sunday trance spot, where my spirit team comes and speaks through. And Veronica and I have been speaking. A lot of you request to hear from your lost loved ones, so we decided let's open up a new Tuesday night event where I connect the spirit loved ones as well as have them speak through. Now, what happens here is I'm going to connect with my spirit team, and they're going to bring in a spirit connector, which would be one of your lost loved ones. So it's not like an evidential reading where I just kind of zone into you who's texting in the comments. I zone into spirit. So what's going to happen is I'm going to feel their essence, connect with them. I will be providing some evidence of who they are, what I'm receiving. Whoever can take it, just let me know. Just comment. So if anybody could slow the comments down, so I can see who the ones are that will connect to the spirit, that'd be great. This way I can get that link, and then that spirit, your lost loved one, will speak through me and deliver you a message. And then the next one's going to come. So already I have 2 or 3 of them lined up, which I've already come to understand, and I'm going to just go with it. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, if you guys don't receive your lost loved one, if we don't have the time, listen to the messages, because the messages usually can resonate with everybody. Okay, so I'm going to start. Let's see what happens. Hi, everybody. Whoever I haven't said hello to, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so now the first essence that's coming through and I'm feeling is a father. Now I heard the name Peter. Now Peter could be associated, could be his name, could be an associated name in the living, or a Peter connected to this father figure. Now already I sense my leg, pain in my leg. So this dad had a limp. He had a really gruff sound in his voice, a gravelly sound. So I don't know if that was from smoking or just his voice. I felt my lip twitching a lot, this whole left side of my lip. So I don't know if something happened to the lip. Maybe it was a stroke. Maybe it was something happened to the lip. Or maybe somebody in your end, the living, had a stroke or the lip. So that was definitely noticeable. So these noticeable traits that I'm receiving usually assist with you as hitter to remember and recognize this person as your father. So putting the name Peter aside for a moment, can anybody here understand a father in spirit who had a limp, who had a very gravelly sound in his voice when he spoke, and perhaps a stroke or something to do? He limped. Sounds like my dad, Peter, his friend. Okay, wonderful, Andrea. Thank you. So we got the name. You can take the leg. Okay, great. So then we got a couple of people that are connected here. That's fantastic. Who can understand the lip, some kind of a numbness, a pain in my left side of my face? Okay, let's move on. Bad chest and throat. Okay, Andrea, it could possibly, yeah, that's what I'm feeling it too. Okay, great. Okay, Janelle also says yes. Great. Now, okay, he was your support system. This father was very much a cheerleader for you. Like, he would kind of get excited about the slightest achievements or the slightest things. Mom. Okay, oh, wonderful, Andrew. That could be the stroke that I'm connected to mother and father. Okay, fantastic. That helps me a lot. Thank you. So, Andrew, can you understand your father is a really big cheerleader, a big supporter of yours, where and Janelle too. Okay, great. Okay, well, let's try to narrow this down. Who can remember their father as a very big supporter, cheerleader? Like you would actually say, "Dad, it's not a big deal. Don't make such a big fuss over it." But everything you would do, you get really excited and praise you, and so proud of you. Okay, very excited. Thank you, Andrea. Great. So he was very instrumental in building your confidence because he adored me very, yeah, because he built your confidence a lot because he's always so supportive of you. He, oh, he always would try to help you see yourself as he saw you, especially when you were down. Fussed me, yeah, okay, great. That's what I'm feeling. Thank you. And whenever you did feel disappointed in someone or depressed or a relationship or school, he's bringing school a lot for some reason. Uh, his words of advice was so much focused on it's not important how I see you. The importance is how you see yourself. I know you can handle this. I know you can go over this hurdle, but you have to see it for yourself. And he's like, because I won't always be here all the rest of my life, your life, to keep reminding you. So you have to see it in yourself. Can you understand that, Andrea? This is how he would motivate you and try to really help you see yourself the way. Yeah, that's why. That's why he brought up school. Okay, that's great. Okay, so this is where he's coming back again to bring you words of encouragement, Andrea, for whatever you're going through right now, because I'm sensing the confidence level isn't where it should be at this particular moment in your life or whatever's going on. And he wants to be the voice for you once more because he loves you dearly. So many. The smile face when they lay their eyes upon you. The hug they offer you with their might, their gratitude when you comfort them, when you speak wise words that assist them in their life at that time. You are generous and loving and kind. Do not only focus on pain, do not only focus when someone doesn't appreciate the true you. These are minor compared to your gifts, your blessings, your beautiful way, that which I have always seen in you and still continue to see, that which I have always honored, still continue to do so. You are not alone, my dear girl. I am always with you. I am still wiping away your tears, embracing you in my love. Now I ask you once more to embrace yourself in the same love. Love yourself as I do you. Don't worry if they don't all love you, for they are not meant to all love you. What matters is that you love yourself. I will always love you. You always have my love. There's no need to seek it from everyone else. Just find it in yourself. Oh, beautiful energy. Oh, beautiful, Andrea. Thank you. Beautiful energy. Beautiful. I have that twitching in my mouth again. Now this is with a mother's coming forth. The name Evelyn or Aveline. Again, it may not be her name. You're welcome, Andrew. It may not be her name. It may be associated to her. So don't dismiss if this is your mom because the name may be inaccurate. But I have a strong sense it's either Evelyn or Aveline or something to that name. It's attached to this mom. So right off the bat, I could feel pillows, like when you rested your head on on the chest of your mom, or if you're laying there on her stomach, it felt like a pillow. It's just so tender, and it's my honor, Andrea. Thank you. So she felt like a pillow, like cozy blanket. It's just this beautiful sense of safety, of comfort, of security with your mom. Just leaning into her. Sometimes she wouldn't say a word. She'd be doing something, either reading a book or crossword puzzle. She liked crossword puzzles or something to do with problem solving. And she'd focus on doing this here, and you'd be leaning against her and talking to her, and she'd listen. Sometimes you didn't think she was listening, but she heard every word you said. And there was a comfort in that with Mama. Very sweet, loving, caring essence I'm feeling with her right now. This is tightness in my chest. So this could be attached to that feeling like a numbness in my mouth and the chest. Could be not related, but now I'm feeling a lot of pressure in my heart, my chest. So it could either be that this mom had chest pains or perhaps heart issues, or it could be you with experiencing anxieties, panic attacks. Maybe you have a heart issue. Tightness, it comes right around my heart to my ribs, is right around here. So this is definitely important for you to pay attention to. This is how you're connecting to this mom. So take away the name for right now. Can anybody understand a mom in spirit who was very comforting, leaning up against her, or just your head on her stomach or her chest felt like a pillow, just very cozy. And definitely chest issues, heart issue, pain coming down my side here. Can anybody understand that? Yeah, Evelyn, I heard. Yes, Evelyn or Aveline. Evelyn, I heard. It's Evelyn was first. It could be her name. It could be somebody connected to your mom. Evelyn, the name. Rebecca can't. Thank you, Rebecca. Is Evelyn her name, or just associated to her? And also, you can understand the part about the pillow, the coziness. I still feel a pillow. Okay, it's okay about the name, Rebecca. That's fine. Maybe the name somebody else's. So you can understand the mom, very gentle, very cozy, where you felt like she was a pillow, and That's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And something about the chest, the heart. Can you understand that part here? Okay. I can take mom in spirit. Call Isabel. She had a heart attack. Isabel. Okay. That's good. Colette. Very good. Okay, that's the ribs I feel. Okay, wonderful. Maybe I just Isabella came out. Whatever. It doesn't matter about the name. Great. And how is the that coziness gentle? Okay, I have two of you, so we're gonna just go with that. I might be more with Colette. Okay, heart attack too. Wonderful. So we have two of you. Okay, let me keep going now. Let's just kind of narrow this down. Let me get this. Again, she's bringing up this coziness. She keeps showing me a pillow. Have either of you hugged the pillow and or laid on the pillow and thought of your mom recently? This whole pillow feel, this whole comfort feel, something to do recently with the pillow. Can either of you understand that? This is why she keeps showing me this pillow. Was something may have happened? Okay, Katie, thank you. Okay, it could be the lungs because I feel it here in my chest. I just felt my heart too. That's fine. And Katie, can you understand the name? And can you understand this pillow that she's giving me now? Something recently about a pillow where you were hugging it or you're leaning against it, and the thought of her with this comfort came back to you at this precise time with the pillow. And now the name Bob, Bill, Bob. I think Bob is in the living or Bill is in the living. She's bringing reference to this name as well. Lay in my mom's lap with the pillow. Okay, Katie, that's it. Thank you. That's exactly where we're going. So it was lung cancer, not the heart. That's fine. I just felt, like I said, my chest, my heart. That's fine. Okay, great. And Katie, can you understand a Bob or a Bill in the living? I'm pretty sure this is in the living. Somebody about you. Perhaps this Bob or Bill is not offering you the same comfort as she did with the pillow. Bill with my granddad's spirit. Okay. Don't know Bob. Okay, Katie. No problem. But again, names could be a little bit fluttery. Katie, can you understand someone in your life right now who is not offering you the level of comfort you've gotten used to with your mom that you might be seeking with this person right now? And this is where this is coming in. My ex. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, and again, this is difficult for you. You're saying he's an ex, but he's very much Brian. Okay, Bob, Bill, Brian. It's all a B. Maybe I heard Bob and she said Bill and she was saying Brian. I stopped at Bob. Okay, thank you. There we go, Brian. We got the B. Thanks, Mama. Now you're saying he's your ex, but I'm sensing you have, yeah, it was very difficult. You haven't really moved on. You're still holding on. You're clinging. It. Something about this is still holding you in your heart, holding you back in the heart. Okay, this is where this is happening. This is why she's coming in. She's coming in with that comfort. And she'll be handing you a pillow, which this is new. I've never had a pillow being offered to you. Something about my little princess. Not my little girl. Something about my princess. You're fragile. You're holding on tightly, just like you held the flowers. so the petals wouldn't fall off. With caution. When you hold on to something so dearly and you're overprotective, you must ask yourself, what is it that you are overly protecting? You can't protect your heart and seek love. You can't offer your heart and expect a certain level of love in return. A mother's love for her child is unmatched love. It's unconditional. We ask nothing in return. We just offer. Even when words or your actions are slightly painful, pain passes, love heals. Don't seek love with perfection. Just as you are imperfect, so are they. Offer your love even in pain. Offer communication even in pain. This is how they learn about you. This is how you learn about them. You did nothing wrong. You are not to blame. It is not that you are not worthy of love. It is that you're learning to love yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You will love again. And you will feel love again. Offer love effortlessly. Not always seek and question that which you receive in return. For that is a one-sided love. The comfort you seek is within yourself. To be content with loving yourself. And there is no need to be loved by others. It's just a bonus, an added perk in life. So when you hurt, when you question, when you regret, when there is shame, this is because you placed more value on receiving love than loving yourself. You don't need someone to make you love. You love yourself first. All of your beautiful qualities. And then you generously offer your love to another with no expectations. This is how I've always loved you and how I continue to do so. Try it. You might like it. Ooh, what a nice, beautiful, gentle pillowy essence. Thank you, Katie. Thank you for allowing me to bring your mom through. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, the next essence coming through. I feel more like a brother. I'm trying to differentiate if it's a friend like a brother or a brother. And I'm leaning a lot more powerfully to an actual brother. A nervous twitch to him, anxious. He always used to move his leg. I'm moving my left leg now, just shaking the leg as I'm sitting down. The leg was always moving. Fast talker, just a little nervous. You know, I'm not sensing this was a tick. I'm sensing this was more like either substance or alcohol or something to that effect that altered his nervous system. That he had this fidgety way to him, this shaking of the leg, impatient, just always in a rush, always speaking fast, not really listening to you. And you were the voice of reason. You tried to talk sense into him, to calm down, to just relax, take it slow. You kept reminding him childhood memories, reminding him of inside jokes, reminding him of friends, trying to connect all the time, offering love, offering compassion. Uh, Tone, Anthony, Antoinette. I'm not going to focus on the name right now. It'll come to me. It's again, the name is flickering in the distance, and I'm not pulling it. I don't want to pull it and lose the connection. I'm still shaking my leg. And even if his response was harsh, you knew he didn't mean what he said. And you would say to him, that's not you talking, that's that junk talking. That's not you talking. And he'd get irritated, but he knew. There we go. There's Tony. Thank you. Wonderful, Demira. Thank you. Nervous. Am I right about this nervousness being from substance, drugs, or alcohol, or something like that he was kind of leaning to? Or was it just a nervous nature to him? Where something changed through this nervous ways of his that he would snap at you. He wasn't the brother you remember. He would snap at you. He was short tempered. This is why I'm trying to piece it together. If it was the drugs or the alcohol that made him that nervous and snapping at you, and he was unaware of it, or was it just the fact that he was just snapping at you? No drugs. He was just a nervous creature, and something happened. Could be, but we don't know. Okay, there we go. All right, excellent. Maybe that's why. And you were the voice of reason to him, right? You were the one that he did that. Great. So you were the voice of reason. You were trying to steer him back on the course. You were trying to get him back to be his old self by reminding him of inside jokes and memories and friends. And guess what happened to so and so? Would you believe it? That kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. That's exactly it. Thank you, Amita. That's it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is why he wants to come through. He wants to come through and he wants to just speak to you. That's it. I know you felt that you didn't do enough, that you could have done more, that you should have done more. And this regret still stays with you. You've often asked yourself, what could you have done differently? What could you have said differently that I may have listened? You said all the right things. You tried. You endured me being the jerk. You endured my sharp words. But you kept trying. You were patient. You didn't give up on me. That's love. Even as I viewed it, that I didn't deserve it. Even as I was ashamed. And I pushed you away. And I responded with anger, temper. I said a lot of things that hurt you. You never gave up on me. That's love. I lost myself. You were just showing me the light. I just couldn't see it. But I see it now. I not only see my light, I see yours. And it is bright. And it is full of love, and hope, and importance, and purpose. And I'm so proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Don't look at what you don't have. Look at what you have. You have trust in others. You believe in them. You're patient with them. You don't give up on them. Somehow you see the light. That's a gift. I want to thank you for always seeing mine. And I especially thank you for allowing me to see yours. Now I can listen to the stories. Now I can laugh with you. Now I can cry with you. For now I'm always with you. And this time I won't leave you. I won't abandon you. I won't turn my back on you. Now you can count on me. Truly. I'm always there, and I'm always helping and guiding and loving. And now I'm trying to make you laugh. Thank you for everything. I love you. Thank you, Namira. That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lessons. Beautiful lessons. I felt the love for you. I hope you felt the love too. Ah, Peggy. I have two names, Peggy and Rebecca. These came first. They came in strong. So now let me see who I'm with. There's three spirits here. One is a mother, one is an aunt, and one is a sister. A sister could also be a friend like a sister. So there's three right here. 1, 2, 3. I did hear the name Peggy and Becca. Rebecca, Becca. Again, I don't know if they're their names, if a name associated with them. These are names. Put them on the shelf for now. And let's see who these people are. Okay, this mom, she was a tough cookie. She was tough. You know, even if you were making jokes, she wouldn't just laugh at them. She'd respond more like, don't you have anything more important to do than sit there and say jokes? She was a little bit tough on you, very tough on you, actually. But you knew it was from love. You knew she wanted a better life for you. She wanted you to be better than her. You knew all of this. You were smart enough to figure it out. There we go. Lulu. Thank you. There's Peggy. You know, and I had a feeling this is the mom was Peggy, because I think it's Peggy, Rebecca, Becca, and I don't have the third one yet. So can you understand, Lulu, this personality of a mom, that she was strict and tough on you, and she would often say, don't you have anything better to do? Don't you have anything more important to do? But when are you going to grow up? When are you going to be serious? She enforced education, school. She enforced focus on your career, your life, not the boys, but not relationships. Can you understand what she's bringing me, Lulu? Does this resonate with you? Or you were silent, and she would say, speak up. Let's hear your voice. Speak up. So, Lulu, can you understand this personality as your mother that I'm mentioning, that I talked about? Or can anybody else understand this if Lulu can't? I think this is for you, Lulu. She's saying, focus, focus. You're still not focusing. So I'm pretty certain this is for you. Oh, interesting. She wasn't tough in that way. Okay. 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 Can anybody else understand this mother? Perhaps the name Peggy associated to her, who was like that, who was tough with that, like wanted you to focus on what she deemed important rather than what you deemed important. And she was tough like that. Okay, that's fine. We'll stay with you for now, Lulu. That's fine. So she's asking, are you focusing? Are you focusing on yourself? Are you focusing on yourself? Or is your focus on everyone else? Are you focusing on your happiness or the happiness of others? Is your understanding if you make them happy, you'll be happy? Have you found your inner strength? Or are you relying on the strength of others? Ask yourself these important questions, for this is how you'll be able to understand where you're at. You don't always speak up. You don't always say what's in your thoughts. Why? You think it's because you don't want to hurt the others. Is it because you'll hurt yourself? If you don't speak up, they'll never know what you think. Speaking up is your strength. Not with arrogance, with purpose, with meaning. You can't make everybody else happy. But you should always try to make yourself happy. Problems are what you make them out to be. If you don't want problems, there won't have to be any. Pain is what you make it to be. If you don't want pain, there won't be any. You have that control over your life. The courage is to find it. The strength is to use it without arrogance, but with love. Listen to these words. Let them guide you as I am still guiding you. Very nice. Thank you, Lulu. That was nice. Nice energy. I can understand now why she was tough. I get it now. She was wise, though. Definitely wise. As are you. Okay, now I'm shifting over to the other essence, who I said was an aunt. Clarice? Clarice? Chris. Chris. Okay, this aunt was, again, the names come and go. If they stick, that's great. If it's her, that's great. If it's somebody in the living or associated to her, that's great too. Either Clarice, Chris, something like that. I'm not picking it up perfectly, but it's okay. This is an aunt. I'm going to say your favorite aunt. Now, I don't know if there's humor behind this. I don't know if she would refer to herself as your favorite aunt and it'd be your only aunt, or if it really was your favorite aunt or whatever. But this favorite aunt concept comes with a smile, an inside joke, or some kind of understanding that you will get. So that's right off the bat. This aunt with one of these names that I was saying couldn't come up with or connected to her is here and wants you to know she's here. So this is more about your doubt. Yes, Ludi, she was smart. Thank you. I could sense that too. But I also sense so you, just as smart as she is. I'm understanding that you're doubting the ability of the ant to come forth. So even if you're here now, perhaps you're still hesitant, questioning, not 100% positive or convinced that they come through. So she's coming through to let you know she's coming through. So she was very simple with her messages, basically. That's how you would remember her too. Where parents and other family members were very cerebral and spoke a lot and over spoke a lot to get the message across. This aunt got the message across with simplicity. A few words, a sentence, you just knew. So you guys had these you're welcome, Lulu, it's my honor. You guys had this like connection, you know. A look could say it all. You got it. You got it. She didn't need to elaborate. You just got her. You got her. You got her. Can anybody understand this aunt in spirit who had that kind of great connection with you? Something about the favorite aunt, an inside joke, or I don't know, is it your only aunt? I don't know. It's just that your favorite aunt, there's a lot of humor behind this that you'll understand. That's why that was brought out intentionally that way. And again, I apologize for the names. Again, Clarice, maybe she's saying Chris, my niece. I don't know what's going on, but it's a little bit choppy. But don't worry with that. If anybody can take this aunt, please just let me know. Just text. Interesting. What else can I say? A labradoodle dog, like one of those poodles, labradoodle. Either it was hers or it's yours. Or somebody has this dog that takes it everywhere, treats it like a human. Does that help? Kate Weezy, do you understand this aunt in spirit? And she's saying Kate Weezy? Uncle Chris. Okay. Okay, so there was a Chris. I heard Chris too. Wonderful, Linda. And a poodle. Okay. All right, so let's get this down. Okay, so who understands this favorite aunt joke? Was this your only aunt? Is that why the joke is my favorite aunt? Maybe that's going to be the deciding factor here. Was this aunt a little bit on the heavier side? Maybe wasn't always taking care of her health. She just had illnesses one after the other. Okay, Kiwi, it's not for you then. Thank you. This is definitely an ant. Okay. Game boards. Board games. Board games. She was my favorite. Starlight. There we go. Thank you. That's a favorite. She had the poodle, correct? Wonderful. That's the poodle I saw. Something about board games, Starlight. Board games is also relevant. Somebody was the cheater. Somebody cheated in board games. Were you the cheater? So there's a cute little wink here with the board games and something about games. It's in light. It's some kind of, maybe somebody always won and was accused of cheating in a cutesy way. That was just a reference added to get aligned to the spirit. Okay, I'm getting it. Back to the board game. Back to this cheating. It's a reference to life. Like you can't cheat your way through life. You can't skimp through life. You can't take shortcuts through life. You can't detour and sidestep what you don't want. You can't drop a relationship, a friend or love or whatever, a family, because they rubbed you the wrong way and you felt insulted and say, oh, screw them and don't talk to them again. You can't cheat yourself through life. Can you understand what this is about, Starlight? Can you understand? This is how perhaps you, okay. Thank you very much. That's the board game reference. Okay. And now we got it. Now it's for you. Now she's coming through. Thank you. This is why ice cream comes in many flavors. Not everybody loves the flavors, but everybody loves the ice cream. Not everybody loves every event of a life, but everybody loves a life. Not everybody agrees, but everybody is important. Everyone is in your life for a reason. Always. Reflect on why you get disappointed. Reflect on why you get angry. Reflect on why you walk away. You can't walk away from everybody. Rather than walking away, ask yourself, why did that affect you as it did? No one's perfect. just as ice cream isn't perfect. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be you. Change. Change those things which are asking to be changed, so you don't always react the way you do. Stand your ground, brave, strong, powerful, rather than walking away. If you stand in your bravery, you stand in your truth. And that's how you find yourself. When you walk away, you're basically afraid of finding yourself. Don't be afraid. You're braver than you know. You're amazing. And if people say things, do things, it's because you're amazing. Remember that. I'm still with you. You can't get rid of me that fast. Beautiful energy. Thank you, Starlight. I honor. Beautiful lessons. Really beautiful. Okay, this third beautiful lesson is here. A sister or a friend like a sister. That was like a sister, really. Because I really can't separate the two. Is very much a sisterly love. Oh, Sue Ellen. Sue Ellen or Ellen? Sue Ellen. Sue. This is a name just popped in like a rolling down the hill. Sue Ellen, Sue Ellen, Sue. So you two Starlight. Something significant about this name too, Sue Ellen. Something significant about the relationship between you and her. So either you had similar names or they spoke of you guys, Sue Ellen, something like that. Very symbolic just in the name alone. That's why it keeps rolling in my head. Like, in other words, if they spoke of one, they spoke of the other. It flowed. Boom, boom. Her name, your name. Boom, boom. Like a Sue Ellen, like that. Like first name, middle name. Just it was that intertwined. As people spoke of you, Sue. Thank you, Angela. Wonderful. So when they spoke of the two of you, they spoke of you guys as together. So you were very much together. You were very inseparable, and you were very good friends. Would you understand that, Angela? Elizabeth, Sue Ellen. Ellen, her best friend is Sue Ellen. Okay, we have that too. Wonderful. Okay, that's probably what it was then, the Sue Ellen. Okay, again, Elizabeth, can you understand that you and your sister Ellen were very, very close? So also close means that you did a lot of things together. taken it, you're very close in age, and you went to events together, had the same friends together, same circle of friends. You're very much together in each other's life. Yes, Angela, thank you. Yes, Elizabeth, thank you. Okay. Okay, who was the comic? Was she the one that was always so sharp, humor, dry wit, just boom boom, make everybody laugh? And one of you was the comic, always had the other one in stitches. Okay, Elizabeth, thank you. One of you was a comic. One of you was always saying the smart ass things or the funny things or the inappropriate things or just a one line doozy at the right time, and the other one will be laughing in stitches. I'm sensing it's the one in spirit because there's a very big focus on humor. And I'm sensing you, the sitter, has lost humor. Can either of you understand where this is going? Sarcastic. There we go. Starlight. Ellen was the ant. Okay. But we had Ellen Starlight. Interesting. Maybe this is the remnants of her too. It could be that some of their personalities overlap. But this one here is more of a sister. Starlight, do you have a mother in spirit? Different in she. Angela, what does that mean? Okay. The Starlight, is your mother's name Sue? Right, your mom's sister. Your mom's sister is Ellen, who we spoke about already. Is your mother's name Sue by any chance? No, not mine. No, your mother's name. Okay, from Starlight and who are the other ones? Um, no, okay, Starlight, thank you. I'm trying to Angela. I said it was funny. Okay, Angela. So Angela's that's the one. She was the funny one. Um, and again, would you say that you and her were closer in age or had the same group of friends, similar in age, and went to places together because you were similar in age or close enough in age that you had the same friends or environment overlap, the same places you went to overlap? Do you understand what you were saying about that, Angela? And also, would you understand that you've lost the humor in your life now? Uh, some occurrences have happened right now that uh, a loss or a separation or a detachment where you're not laughing as much. And yes, we did. Thank you, Angela. Okay, great. So this is definitely with you then. So would you understand that right now, currently in your life, there's not as much humor as it was, that there's something, a cloud looming above you, either a loss, a separation, a detachment, something that you've lost where it's taking your humor and you're not laughing as much, you're not as happy, you're quieter, you're introverted. Would you understand that she's bringing forth? Because she really wants to come through and talk to you about the humor. The humor is in everything in life. Even when you don't see it, it's there. Can you understand, Angela? Okay, that's what it was. That's exactly what I thought it was, Angela. Thank you. That's what she's bringing. That's what she's bringing. That loss. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Now she'd like to speak to you, Angela. But you didn't recognize. But you couldn't sense. But you couldn't feel. But you didn't see. But you didn't hear. Was me standing next to you, making jokes, being funny, being silly, hoping to lighten your mood. There is no loss. There is no end. It's just another new beginning. Have you noticed there are difficult moments? You carry the weight of them 3 times more than they weigh. Have you noticed it takes you so much longer to find your smile again? Have you noticed these difficult moments stop you in your track? But have you understood why that happens? They don't stop you in your tracks so you can feel the weight of the burden, so you can cry endlessly, so you can feel the lump in your heart, not want to leave the house. They stop you in your tracks to remember that there is no end. There is no goodbye. It's a new beginning, bringing us closer to you. If you listen hard enough, you could hear me laughing. You can hear me making you laugh, trying to at least. For every bad, there's good. So for every difficult experience, there's a fun one. For every tear, there's humor. Don't sit with all your weight on one end of a scale. Put your other foot on the other end and be balanced. There's always tomorrow. Mama would say that. There's always tomorrow. Don't make today your tomorrow. Thank you, Angela. It's a beautiful spirit. Beautiful spirit. That's all we could do, right? All we could do is try our best. Just understanding that their spirit is always close to us, that helps us get through to the next day. Thank you, Angela. That was beautiful. Beautiful spirit. Okay, I think since Veronica didn't cut us off, I think we have time for one more. We're feeling what? Oh, I guess she is cutting us off. Okay, guys. So I think that's my cue. Tomorrow we have Healing with Margaret at 6 p.m. and Readings with Veronica at 7 p.m. So please tune in to find me a medium. And also come again next week, guys. Every Tuesday I'll be here. Thank you, Angela. It's my honor. If I don't kind of read the comments, and I know you all wanted to hear. Thank you, Andrea. I know you all want to hear from your lost loved one, but I find it much more powerful when I just focus on spirit rather than your questions and who's asking, and then try to connect with them. So keep coming. I'm sure your spirit, your lost loved ones will appear and will come through. Will speak to you. And again, they're always with you. You don't necessarily need a medium to be the middleman. They're always with you. That's nice, Starlight. I'm happy. That's great. Thanks, guys. It was an honor. It was a privilege. I'm humbled. Thank you, Spirit. And I'll see you guys every Tuesday. Thank you very much for showing up and listening. And I feel all your love, and as well as Spirit's love. And that's the best. Thank you. Love yourself.